Perk up our spirits. That's the good news. At Paul Brown Stadium, that's where we're at here in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here we go. 20.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They will throw on first down with Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he... It's a reprieve. It's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Off the play fake. Glenn. This one into the hands of the running back, Ballage. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Glenn. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. On third down, Burrow. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
On first and 10, Glenn. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Terrace Marshall hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 4 yards remain for second down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And Burrow going to throw again. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Khalid Kareem there defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Back to throw. Glenn. His throw incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
To throw on third down. Glenn taking a shot here for Marshall. He's got it at the 15. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Shi Smith with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Here we go, G, get over. 11. Hey, can.
Now Burrow on 1st down. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Again, it's Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Barker. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They run it with Balazs. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. Off play action, Glenn. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Burrow. He's got his man. That's Sample, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Whoa.
1st down. Here's Burrow. He's going deep for Brown. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's going deep for Brown. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, it's Mixon. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Burrow will throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Delage. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's a run with Delage. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Kalen Ballage hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. first down. Glenn.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Kalen Ballage with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Panthers are able to add on to their first half lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Parker. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
11 empty. 11 empty. Let's go, D. 11 empty. Hey. 11 empty.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Watch the whip.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So we come upon halftime. Intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hey, check my 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. So don't say nothing. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Glenn. Fighting his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And that last throw, Charles, an important one stat-wise for this young rookie. It puts him over 4,000 yards passing for the season.
And you think about some of the great seasons by rookie quarterbacks in recent vintage. How about Andrew Luck in 2012 with 4,374 yards? Cam Newton had a big rookie year. So did Robert Griffin III. And how about Justin Herbert in 2020? He hit the league with a splash.
Now a throw here to his running back.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
They'll run here with Ballage. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Kalen Ballage, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Take it at about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
Now it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
12.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
But maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
11 coming.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Burrow looking to pass. And that one his first incompletion in its last 6 passes. And it's third down.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Go. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
To the air again, Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Joe Mixon
with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw. Glenn goes right back to Smith again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy...
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They go play action here on first down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by one more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
To Mixon on the check down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking deep downfield. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his third pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a third down. Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Burrow. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
39
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Here we go.
And Burrow going to throw again. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And now here is another interception.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. The drive will commence with a run by Ballage. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 50 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Ballage. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Glenn. For Marshall, that's complete. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's go, D.
On 4th down, Glenn. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
11, Thomas. 11.
At the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And we're going 37. 11 empty.
Here's Burrow. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Carolina, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll be on the road next week for a